Hi guys, long time no talk. I have not done a podcast for I don't know, probably 4 months. I don't know. I've really procrastinated these because I truly haven't had that much time, and when I do have downtime, I just want to do nothing or clean or do other things. But I came up with a fun podcast idea. I talked to somebody that reads my Reddit page. I have actually never read my own Reddit page because I just don't. How do I word this? I don't care to know what people are talking about me because I don't need that negativity in my life. No, I am somebody that wants no drama, no negativity, just be positive all the time. But I thought this would be a fun podcast idea, and I planned on posting this to my TikTok or my social media pages, but I was like, I haven't done a podcast. Louie, get down. Get down. Get down. Sorry, my cat is pushing my phone around, and I'm recording, video recording this podcast and doing a audio recording, which I've never done before, but I thought that I would be able to take this and also upload it to my TikTok and stuff, but I have no idea how this works. I'm still getting used to this app. But anyway, this episode is going to be assumptions about me. And I asked this anonymous person things that have been talked about on my Reddit page, and let me just tell you, every single thing that was assumed about me is just so funny. I was laughing at all of them. Thankfully, I don't take them personally or get offended because I know who I am. I know the truth about my life. People can think all they want. But let me tell you right now, every single thing that was written on my Reddit page about me was not true. So far from the truth, and they're just hilarious. So let me start right now with assumptions about me. Really quickly though, I need to turn on my baby monitor because I just put my child down for a nap, and I'm really hoping that he doesn't wake up before I'm done recording this. I should be done recording this in an hour. I might have to do a part 1 and a part 2 just because there are a lot of assumptions about me. Let's just say that. And I really hope that this recording isn't bad audio, and it might be just because I am literally filming off of my iPod on my bed, and I am setting it on top of a book. So I really hope that you guys can hear me. It will be a very big disappointment if you guys can't hear me well. But all right, assumption number 1. Let's see. I bring Callan, my 1-year-old, to my mom's daycare full time. Incorrect. I closed my daycare. Let's see. Today is October 25th, and I closed my daycare August 22nd. Oh my gosh, I've been a stay-at-home mom for over 2 months. That is crazy. That was a really fast 2 months. In those 2 months that I have been a stay-at-home mom, I have brought him to my mom's daycare for a full day, quote unquote full day, which was literally 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's not a full day. That's a couple of hours. One time have I done that. The days that I have gone and filmed a video or helped my mom out with lunch or filmed at her house, which I think that I have gone there a total of maybe 8 times. Maybe. I haven't been there in 2 weeks. I went there yesterday for the first time in 2 weeks to help her with lunch. First time in 2 weeks, okay? And I bring my child with me. I go there, put him in my car. I'm with him all morning. Bring him with me. He is upstairs with me in the high chair while my mom is taking care of her daycare kids. So I am still watching him. But he does count as a number towards my mom's children. But she is under right now with children. So, I mean, it doesn't even matter. And he leaves with me in that half hour. There have been a few times that I've gone to the gym. I will leave my house at 11 in the morning, go to the gym for 45 minutes and go and pick him up. That is not I bring him to daycare, and I go I haven't been in like 2 weeks, and I really wanted to go at least 3 times a week. I've just been slacking because I've been keeping myself busy. But you guys, he does not go to my mom's daycare full time, and it's just crazy what people like assume. It's like you guys think that you see what I do all the time just because I post some of my life on the internet. You guys literally see like 1% of my life. I post 2-minute videos, 3-minute videos every now and then of me cooking. You don't see any other parts of my life. But no, he does not go to my mom's daycare full time. I'm sure there will be times that I do bring him just so that I can get like some stuff done, but it is rare. I do absolutely almost everything with him. He's my little buddy, and we are always together. Assumption number 2. Callan is taking up a paying spot at my mom's daycare. Fun fact, my mom has been doing daycare for 25 years, and she wants a smaller group. She doesn't want to have 12 children all day, every day. She said if she could choose, she would only have 6 kids every single day because 12 kids is a lot. So she is purposely actually keeping her numbers low. And I am able to bring him there if I need to, because she isn't at full capacity every single day. Let's see. Assumption number 3. I cook at my mom's daycare to pay for Callan's spot at daycare instead of actually paying her money. You guys, come on now. First of all, if I tried to pay my mom to watch my child, she would send the money right back to me. She would not let me pay her because she doesn't believe in that. Like, she is like, I am grandma. I won't take money. Yeah, I know for a fact that if I Venmo'd my mom like $200 a week to pay for the daycare that I'm literally not even bringing him to, she would not let me. She would send it right back. So that is incorrect. Number 4. I'm going to lose track because I didn't number these, and there's so many tallies. Let's see. I'm inconveniencing my mom by forcing her to take him at her daycare. Are you kidding me? If it was up to my mom, she would probably have him every single day, all day, because she loves having him and she loves taking care of him, and they are the best of friends. My child also would probably prefer to be with her all day because his grandma is his person. He loves her very much, because she doesn't tell him no, and I have to tell him no. So I'm the bad guy. He used to do whatever he wants at grandma's. But I am not inconveniencing her. I even brought this up to my mom, and she just laughed because she literally said to me, I would have him all the time if it was up to me, and he is not inconveniencing me at all, and I'm not inconveniencing her at all. So another false accusation. Another one. John's ready to leave me because I spend too much money. Oh my God. Let me tell you, John, my husband, he has never, ever in his life been upset with me for spending too much money or buying anything. There's been times that I'll go to Target and I'll spend a little extra because I want new pillows or I want a new blanket or something fun for myself. And he literally will say, good, I'm glad that you bought that because you deserve it. And we will say that we're struggling with money. There was a point in time where we were having to be penny pinchers because we didn't have that much money. And even if I spent money at that time, he was like, you deserve it, and I don't care. He would never, ever, ever be upset with me for spending too much money. The only time he has ever been upset, which he wasn't even upset, was when I was buying all new furniture for our bedroom, and we had no room in our house for the boxes, and he literally was like, I just feel like we have a lot of stuff. That's him getting upset. He's never been upset. I promise you. He's a very nice guy and very chill, and he does not care what I do with my own money. And yeah. I thought that was funny. Let's see. John does so much, but I do nothing but sit on the couch, and I'm lazy, and I do nothing to provide for my family. Are you kidding me? There's got to be a joke. I wake up in the morning around 7, 8 o'clock, and I don't sit my butt down until bedtime that same day at 10 p.m. I am a very busy person. I rarely sit down and relax. I have a very hard time allowing myself to relax. First off, I have ADHD, something, because I can't pay attention. I got to do something all the time. I wake up and I'm instantly doing dishes. I'm instantly doing all of our laundry. I go and grocery shop for the day. I am going to the post office, running errands in town, making sure that we have meals for the week, editing my videos for an income. You guys need to remember content creation is my job and I get paid for it. And so I am busy figuring out what I'm going to film next. I am talking with my manager to figure out brand collaborations and deals. I am signing contracts throughout the day to for brand deals. Like, I am also working and I'm doing things all the time. My husband, yes, he works his butt off, but we both do. He wakes up at 6:45 in the morning, leaves our house around 7:30, goes to work, and he is home between 5-6 o'clock every day, and he is working that full day. But I am also doing stuff. He is very appreciative of me and things that I do around the house, and I am very appreciative to him, and I am very thankful for him. And he's a very hard worker. But you guys, I do not just sit around and do nothing and allow my husband to do everything so that I get to be a stay-at-home mom. I am also providing for my family and doing things for myself, for my husband, for my child. That made me mad. That comment was like, okay, but also I know the truth again. Like, it's just, no, that's not true. Oh, okay. So most of you probably know this, but there was a creepy person, one of my followers. Anyway, if you're listening audio wise, I just rolled my eyes. There's a person that has followed me, I'm assuming for a while, that in the past followed John's Instagram account before he made it private. And for my wedding anniversary, John and I's wedding anniversary, he posted a picture of me holding my child, and there was 2 pictures, and that person screenshotted them off of his Instagram, made a whole entire TikTok account, like a separate TikTok account, just to show pictures of my child and exploit him. And people on Reddit think that I'm the one that made that account. You guys, if I really wanted to show my child on the internet, I would literally just post him on my account. I wouldn't make a separate page just to do it. Their reasonings for saying that is, I made this separate account to make it look like it was somebody else that posted it. And then this will allow or make my husband let me start showing him on the internet. Because his face is out there now, so I might as well get to post him now. And they think that I really want to show my child's face. And once upon a time, there was a time where I was like, okay, I think that he should be allowed to be in my videos and I should be able to show his face and show him off. Because I did think like it was a little silly, like whatever. But now, like, this person posting and taking these pictures on the internet and posting them is all another reason to not show my child, because it shows how creepy some people are. Like, they think that they're entitled to see my kid, and they're pissed at me. I've had many people unfollow me because I don't show my kid, and they think it's weird that I don't. And so many people will be like, you're literally not even famous. You're acting like you're famous or you're a celebrity. Like, you can show your child. You're not whatever. Sure, I am not a movie star or this super famous person that's done a big thing or a super cool thing. But you guys need to realize I have 2 to 3 million people following me on all of my platforms combined. That's a lot of people. Imagine 3 million people in one room. That's a lot of people. I go out in public and I get recognized. People come up to me and ask for pictures. People come up to me and say, hi, I follow you. And I love that. And most of them are very genuine and nice. And like, I truly do have the best followers, but there's just a few people that are creepy. But that person taking those pictures and posting them and making a whole separate account just to show my child's face is another huge reason I will never show him, because That's just weird. It's creepy. And they went and stalked every single one of my family members on their social media accounts and took pictures from their profiles. Like I had like my like there's like grandparents and in-laws and parents and like random people in my family that have had him in like their profile pictures on like Facebook or different social media accounts. And they went and screenshotted those and posted it to their account. And it's just like, and I think they've ran out of pictures now, thankfully. And if not, and they keep posting them, I honestly, it's just weird. And I'm trying not to bring a ton of attention to it because that's their goal. They want a lot of attention to it. So if they get views and probably eventually get paid for my child's face. But anyway, let's move on from this topic because I'm sick of talking about it. I've had so many people message me about it and I'm very thankful for that. But I'm like, yes, I know that my child's face has been put on the internet, which thankfully none of the pictures they've posted are like bad or creepy. Like my child's cute. I'm whatever. I don't care. But it's just my followers know that I don't want his face on the internet. So like what is it doing for you? If the person that made that account is listening to this, what is it doing for you? Is it like filling your cup? Is it making you happy? Whatever. Delete it, please. Thanks. And if you come across it, please report it. Let's move on. I was on live the other night and kept calling myself famous. That comment in itself is funny just because it says I kept calling myself famous. Let me guys tell you what happened. I was on live the other night for the first time in like a year. I was eating dinner and somebody was like, "Oh my gosh, I saw you at Target the other night." But I was too scared to say hi. And I said, and sure, it makes it sound like I'm calling myself famous. And I don't know, what's the definition of being famous? Because, I mean, I am recognized, or I get recognized. I have a high following. And I wouldn't say, I'm a celebrity, whatever. And I said, quote unquote, you can definitely come up to me and say hi to me, like, but I totally understand why you don't, because if I were to see somebody famous in public, I would be scared to say hi to them, because that's just, like, some people are very open and, like, say hi, like John, if he sees somebody that's, like, famous or viral, he would 100% go up to them and say hi and ask for a picture. But me, on the other hand, I wouldn't be able to. Like, that just makes me so anxious. Like, I don't know what it is, but I couldn't do it. Like, if I saw somebody that I followed on TikTok or the internet, or saw somebody that was in a movie, I just would be scared to, like, go up to them. But anyway, that's literally all I said on my live. And then they went on my Reddit and said I kept calling myself famous. That's literally whatever. Anyway, all I make is pizza soup and nothing else in my videos now. If you follow me, like if you go on my page, that is not true. I literally post so many other recipes besides pizza soup. But pizza soup, which is the creamy Italian sausage soup that I make, is by far like one of my favorite meals. It is so good and so easy. And so I do post it, but I have made it once in like 3 months. And then before that, it was like 5 months. That's not all I post. Let's pull up my TikTok account right now. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to count, but I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. The last time I posted my pizza soup was October 13th. And before that, it was like the middle of summer. So anyway, you clearly must not follow me because that is a false statement, okay? They just have to dig things out of their butt to try and talk negatively about me. All right, here's another one. I overspend money and I overspend for my child and I bought him 2 big toys, and 1-year-olds don't need those. Okay. So, my child just turned 1, and for his birthday, my husband and I got him like super like we got him like 3 books, a dinosaur, 2 dinosaurs, and like a dump truck. But then we went to my cousin's baby's birthday party the week prior, or 2 weeks prior, and she had like a little motorized Toyota car, and it has a remote control on it, so the parents get to like drive it around, and when they get old enough, they can drive it themselves. There's a pedal and a steering wheel. And we put Callan inside of the Toyota like driver thing, and he was never more excited. We've never seen him more excited. He was smiling. He didn't want out of it. He wanted to ride around in it forever. And we were like, oh, maybe we should get him one. So I went on Amazon. looked up kids motorized remote control vehicles, whatever, and I saw that dump truck, and I got him a dump truck, and it's the cutest thing ever. And I liked that it has 2 seats, because if we have more children in the future, him and his sibling can sit in the dump truck together. And the best part about it is it's remote controlled, because obviously he's not old enough right now to like press the pedal and drive it himself. He will be able to probably next year. But we got it more for us. Like, John and I got it more for us because it's so cool. And I'm very, 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 very happy that I got it for him, and I highly recommend it. And then without me knowing, I had no idea, my mother and father-in-law, they got him the same thing, but an excavator. So it's the same brand, but now he has a dump truck and an excavator. I had no idea they were getting it for him. No idea. And they think, like, on Reddit, they're talking about, we bought him both of them and he's spoiled and we spend too much money on him, whatever. But you guys, I think it was the best birthday present ever, and I'm very happy with my purchase. And sure, I personally wouldn't have bought him a dump truck and the excavator. I mean, now he like needs his own garage. But we just got our garage fully built. It is like done. That is actually what my husband's working on today, is getting like it insulated and the boiler put on for heat and stuff. If you hear in the background a dump truck or anything loud, it is them working on our garage. But we also have like a small shed in the back, and I'm like, hey, we could use that for his quote unquote garage. Because now he has 2 big vehicles. But let me tell you, I wouldn't have got him the dump truck if I knew my in-laws were getting him the excavator. But yeah, he deserved it. He's the best boy. All right. I complain about being a stay-at-home mom, and I think it's too hard, and I am overworked, and all I do is complain about this new chapter of my life. You guys, one time I think that I said, I feel like I'm still kind of doing daycare because my child's so busy. I will say, being a stay-at-home mom is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful for being able to be in this position. But there's still challenges with being a stay-at-home mom. I still am at home most of the time, but now I have the freedom to leave, which is the best part about being a stay-at-home mom. I can go and do things whenever I want. But like my child, he's a busy guy. And one time in a video or somewhere, I said, I feel like I'm still doing daycare because he's so busy. And he is. He's a boy. He's an active boy. He is a happy, I can't say well-behaved because obviously he doesn't really understand direction right now. But he is busy. And I would not say I'm overworked, but I do work my butt off and I am constantly doing stuff. But no, I don't complain about being a stay-at-home mom. Just because I said I'm still tired or something along those lines does not mean I think that I am being overworked and that being a stay-at-home mom is so hard. Being a stay-at-home mom is much, much, much easier than being a daycare provider to 12 plus people. 1 minute, Johnson. Hi, I'm recording a podcast right now. And don't yell, Callan is sleeping. Callan is sleeping. He's just yelling, hello. He probably just wanted to come and say hi to us. Let's see. Oh, another one. I found out how hard parenthood is, and I always wanted 4 kids, but now I will probably only want 1 kid because my child is so hard. Are you kidding me? No, I still in my head want 4 kids. I'd say 3, 4. But up until like 2 months ago, I literally had no complaints about parenthood at all. I literally was like, I find parenthood so easy, and I still think that parenthood is pretty easy. It's just a lot more tiring when your child is active and wants to climb on everything and gets hurt and falls, and like obviously that's challenging, but as a daycare provider, like you learn how to like deal with those things. And I'm very, very thankful that I became a daycare provider before I became a mom, because it has made the transition into parenthood easier for sure. Like I totally think that being a daycare provider has helped in so many ways in parenthood. And I tell a lot of people that are daycare providers and just people in general that I am glad that I became a daycare provider before I became a mom. And truly, I had thought that my child was the easiest baby ever. He was happy, content. He was just so easy. as a baby. I mean, sure, he got up like every 3 hours throughout the night, but it was never like he got up to eat, went right back to bed. I never had like a colicky baby or a. He was so easy. And now he started rolling at 4 months old. He started like crawling at 5 months old. He's been pulling himself up to things since 6 months old. Like he's just like go, 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 whatever. Thankfully, he still naps. He's still a napper, and he most likely will nap like for 2 hours. He went down at like, what time did he go down for a nap today? Probably an hour ago now, so like 11:30. So hopefully he naps for another like half hour to an hour. But yeah, now he throws tantrums. Every child does. He gets upset with things, and there's days that I'm overstimulated. Aren't we all though? Oh my gosh! Now that I said that, he's rolling around in his crib. Hopefully, he's starting to cry. Oh, buddy. I think he'll fall back to sleep once he finds his pacifier. Oh, he found it, and he's back to sleep. I don't know how we're gonna take that pacifier. He's emotionally connected to it, and I kind of wish that I took it at like 6 months. But anyway, sure, parenthood has its challenges, and I think almost every parent can testify to that and agree with me. But overall, I have had a very, very, very good time being a parent, and I love it. I love nothing more than being a mom. I think it's the greatest blessing ever. I am very happy with it, and no, I don't want just one child now because I found out how hard parenthood was. I still want 4 kids, maybe 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, even if it's hard. Okay. Anyway, they can't believe that I buy groceries at Target. You guys, get over me buying groceries at Target. Why do you care where I buy groceries? Like, truly, I did the difference. I went on the Target app and the Walmart app. The things that I bought, like I went and looked at the things that I bought at Target. There is like a 6-cent difference to most things, sometimes less. And Target, if you have the Target Circle app, if you have a Target Circle account, whatever, there are coupons and deals all the time. Like buy one, get one free, 50% off this, 40% off this. I have a 5% card. Like and also my Target in my town is so much more enjoyable to shop at than Walmart. My Walmart in my town, it can be pretty ghetto. It like 98% of the time it's ratchet in there, and I don't want to shop in there, and it's overwhelming and packed and full. And sure, it probably is a little bit cheaper, but I would rather spend just a little extra money to have a peaceful shopping experience and actually enjoy it. I just love Target, and I probably will always shop there. And there are times I shop at Walmart and do Walmart deliveries, and there's times I shop at Aldi. But every time I go to Aldi, I swear there is like 2 to 6 things that aren't there that I need, and then I have to go to Target or Walmart anyway. So, anywho, next. Also, I might have to pause this and continue a different time because he's not crying, but he's awake. He is awake. He might be falling back asleep. I'm gonna keep going until he starts crying. They can't believe. Oh, I already read that one. John wore my jeans in family pictures, and they just cannot believe it. Guys. Let's just say this. I posted family pictures and John was wearing some pretty darn tight pants. And there's a story behind it. First of all, I would never fit in those pants. They're too small for me. My husband is small. He's a small guy. Like, I had somebody actually ask me the other day. They're like, when you were pregnant, did you wear his clothes, like when you got into like the 3rd trimester? I was like, girl, they didn't even fit me in the 1st trimester. We are the same size. He is like 5'9" and 160 pounds. He's petite, like he's small. He always has been. When we first started dating, I weighed more than him because he was a wrestler, and just he's small, okay? And he went to Nashville a couple weeks before our family pictures, and his friend borrowed his pair of jeans. He doesn't have a lot of pair of jeans, okay? My mom is getting him jeans for Christmas, and I probably will too, because I think he has like 2 pairs of jeans, those that he wore in the family pictures, that he couldn't even bend his legs, okay? In those pictures, like he could not bend his legs because they were so tight. But he had no other pair of jeans, and he got home from work, and we had the pictures in 5 minutes, and he had to wear something. I wasn't going to have him wear his work pants, so he had to wear those jeans even though they literally didn't fit him. I have to pause this because now he's crying and I feel bad for him. And I'm really hoping that I can pick up from where I ended, But if not, this will be my part 1 to my podcast, and then I will pick up because I still have quite a few things that I need to get through. And I've been talking for a half hour now. But I will either continue on later today or I will make a part 2. Let's see if he's crying. Yeah, he's crying. I gotta go, guys. All right. Well, you guys have a good day. I will, talk to you later or post a part 2. Bye, guys.